right, so we are at 2 balls. Whoops, 1 strike. Runner at third now. The stream got interrupted. Ground ball to third, goes off the third baseman, dribbles into the outfield, and Miller's just, felt bad, so he went back to third, I guess. He could have come home. So Brett DeGrenier reaches on an E5. Runners at the corners for Carson Race, the first baseman. There are no outs. 2 runs are already in. Runners at first and third. Mothersell delivers. That pitch low and now outside. Dug out of the dirt by Burdick. And off on the pitch was DeGrenier, and he's at second. Pitch gets away. Wild pitch, and coming in to score is Alec Miller, and DeGrenier advances to third. It is now 3-1. 2 balls, no strikes, and no outs in the bottom of the first inning. So Brett DeGrenier is out there on third base now. Kind of looks like the left coast. Want to give a shout out to some Navy men that, that's a ground ball to short. Fielded at short. Throw over the first is in time. Home. Got him. Oh, DeGrenier thrown out at home. Nice double play. So Carson gets thrown out 6-3 for the first out. DeGrenier caught going home for the second out. That brings up Gavin Gwynn. But as I was starting to say, I wanted to give a shout out to our fellows or our servicemen and women that are out there, specifically any serving on the left coast with the United States Navy. And Justin, I want to thank you for your service, and not saying that you can or cannot pull any strings, but if we get some Blue Angels flying down the river located right past that right field fence while we're playing here, that'd be pretty sweet. From California to Fulton, New York, should take the Blue Angels about, 15, 20 minutes to get here? That'd be pretty cool. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Gavin Gwynn, I think. Or it could be 1-1. Is it 1-1? Oh, look, now it's 2-1. 3-1, look at that. I was right. 3 balls, 1 strike. He called that one a strike. Maybe I should lean over just like he does. There's the pitch. Called strike 3. Well, the Fury pick up 3 runs that inning, and they now lead the Patriots by a score of 3-1. Top of the second inning now, leading off for the Patriots. It's their 5, 6, and 7 batters. Caleb Ramus, Lucas Dion, and Logan Hall. Should one of them get on, we'll see Alec Wiley and maybe even Walker Bryant. And here's Caleb Ramus stepping in. First pitch to Ramus, low and inside for a ball. Cash delivers. Whoa, whips that one across. High and outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Caleb. Swings at a high one. Ground ball down to third base line. Fielded by Daniel over at third base. Throw with the first is in time for out number 1. 5-3 goes the put out for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Daniel Douglas. It sounds like a Wild Wild West gunslinger, doesn't it? Daniel Douglas. Bank robber or something. Cash delivers. First pitch is a ball to Dion Lucas. Lucas is in the number 6 slot, plays center field for the Patriots. Oh, fouled off, comes right back at us. That was pretty cool. That's a strike. Nothing more than a fancy strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one, foul back to the backstop as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch to Lucas. Whoa, has to duck out of the way on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch high. Oh, and that comes up and over. That's another foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Still the count. Cash delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that's 2 outs on the Patriots, and that brings up Logan Hall, the left fielder for the Patriots. First pitch in there, calls strike 1. Cash sets, delivers, rips one in there just low, misses, ball 1. Cash sets, throws. Oh, Logan ducks out of the way. 2 balls and 1 strike. So I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing. When you subscribe, you get alerted to... Oh, that one misses. Ball 3. You get alerted to when I go live or I schedule something new. So should this feed drop out again, like it did 15 minutes ago, you'll know that I start a new one right away. Swung on, grounder to Cash. Oh, just out of his reach. Goes to short. Fielded at shortstop. Throw with the first is in time for out number 3. And the Patriots go down in order. 1, 2, 3. So no runs for them. Coming up in the bottom half of the second inning with a 3-1 lead. It's the 7, 8, and 9 batters for the Fury in Colton Winslow, Daniel Douglas, and Nick Grant.
watch that at all at home? They said it's private?
That's the old one because I failed. I had to start a new one because I lost service. Yeah. I'm a couple of technology steps behind NBC. Yeah, if they subscribe, they'll get alerted when I make a new one.
If I go to that Twitter thing you sent, I can send it to them?
Yeah, just if they just go to the Dan Dallin on YouTube. Yep.
First pitch to Winslow is a strike. Mothercell is ready. He is dealing. Second pitch. Oh, it hits him. So Colton Winslow reaches after he's hit by a pitch. That'll bring up Daniel Douglas. We'll try to keep an eye on first base at the same time here as we're watching the batter. Pitch for Mothercell. Oh, low and in the dirt. Burdick not able to get it. Turned his head the other way. It's tough to learn as a hockey goalie as well as a catcher. The equipment's designed to take those beatings head on, so you have to fight every single one of your natural instincts to turn away and just let it hit you in the face. Look, Daniel Douglas just let that hit him in the leg, so he was hit by a pitch. He could be a goalie. So runners at first and second now. And that'll bring up Nick Grant. Nick shows bunt, commits, strike one. So when the runners advance on that missed bunt, so in essence the sacrifice worked. He might as well be swinging away now. His pitch swing, grounds it up the middle, and it gets just out past the outstretched glove of the shortstop. One run scores. Daniel comes home, and he scores as well. So Nick Grant has himself a 2 RBI single as the Fury plates 2 more runners. 5-1 is the score now. No outs, runner at first. First pitch to Anthony Farrell, calls strike one. Pitch low and outside, ball one. Pitch, oh, Farrell ducks out of the way, ball two, and trotting up to second base is Nick Grant. Reaches on a wild pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Farrell. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's a little late on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on second. Pitch in there, call, strike 3. So Farrell goes down looking for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Joe Wardhaw. Joe's the second baseman for the Fury. Mothercell throws one in outside, ball one. All right. Nice throw. Yes. Mothercell checks, looks back. Tricks Nick Grant into stepping on second base one more time. Mothercell looks in, set, delivers, swung on, hit, oh, and that's going to get through the hole. Out into right field. Right fielder coming in. Gets it in quick. We now have runners at the corners. Nice single for Joe. Advances the runner. That brings up Mike Waters. One out, runners at the corners. Mothercell delivers. First pitch. Well, Wardar advances to second, and that was a ball. From up here, it looked like it was right down the middle, so it must have been low. That one comes in just a little higher. We call that strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. 1 out. 5-1 is the score. Fury over the Patriots. That pitch comes in. Hard grounder or ground ball down the third base line. Goes foul. Touched by the Patriots' third baseman, Cole Zare. Oh, is that a 21? I thought it was 27. Okay. Wasn't foul until he touched it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he committed strike 3. We're going to say he went down swinging on that one. It's less embarrassing. 2 outs. Here comes Lucas Resigno. Runners at second and third with 2 outs for Lucas. He's the number 13 batter. That pitch outside, ball 1. We were explaining to Lucas earlier that the most important batter in the lineup is the one that's at the plate. And the batter that's the best batter is the one that does his job. So here's Lucas in to do his job. Swings, hits that hard ground ball to short. Shortstop feels it, throws to first. Lucas runs, and he gets there. Slowed down at the end, but he was still able to come across. So that's 2 more runs. That is an E3, so no RBIs for Lucas. I'm nice. Ain't that nice? And the Fury now leads 7-1. With a runner at first, 2 outs, here's Cameron Dallin. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. That pitch also misses, ball 2. Dallin has good plate discipline, as do both of his sisters. And he's fast. Ducks out of the way on that one. 3 balls and no strikes. He's set. Pitch low and in the dirt, ball 4. So Cameron reaches on 4 straight balls. Runners are now at first and second for Cash Stuber. Cash got his name when his mother named him. That pitch comes in, and that's called strike 1. He has really no good story about that I know of. We'll see as the year goes on. There could be one. Here's the pitch, and Cash hits that one, and it's high, and it is foul. The way everybody looked, I thought it was going to land at the end of the dugout for a second. So no balls and 2 strikes on Stuber. 0-2 pitch, sits on it and just gets a piece of it, drives it down into the plate, and it keeps coming backwards. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 4 in this inning. Runners at first and second. Change up, gets a piece of it, hits it to shortstop. Shortstop feels it, can't throw to third because there's nobody covering, and everybody is safe. I think we'll go with an infield single because I couldn't imagine who to give an error to. You can't give out 2 or 3 errors. Nobody was covering the base. Weird. Bases loaded for Alec Miller, the catcher. That pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Fury leads 7-1. Pitch to Miller, gets a piece of it, comes back to the cage. It's a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Had some movement, but it was high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's in there. Call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Alec Miller. Miller did get a double his first at-bat. Came around to score in the first inning. Picked up the first 2 RBIs, and here's a couple more. 1 run scores. That goes all the way to left field. Left fielder decides to touch it twice. 2 runs score. Miller waited, delayed, just so he had a reason to slide into second. So that's 2 more RBIs for Miller. I'm going to give him a double because he absolutely should have scored on that. I mean, got to second on that. You know what? You know what I mean. Maybe. 9-1. New batter. First pitch. Ball 1. Brett DeGrenier, he reached on an error and got thrown out going home. Ooh, and that one misses. That's a ball. Catcher can't find it. 1 run scores. So both runners advance on that wild pitch. So, wait, was that the first pitch or the second? That was the second. So 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at third. 2 balls, no strikes. That one, go call, strike 1. So 2 balls and 1 strike on DeGrenier. Ump must have thought he brought his long bat. And that one, well, that one's a ball. Who knew? 3 balls, 1 strike to DeGrenier. That pitch, oh, he rips that one over the third baseman's head out into left field. In comes Miller. And DeGrenier's got himself a single.
Carson, don't cheat yourself.
So it is now 11-1. Runner at first, 2 outs. And there's going to be a conversation on the mound as the Patriots manager or coach wants to go out and talk to his pitcher. This gives me an opportunity to tell you about some awesome sponsors that I have. Two Broke Moms. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, New York, available for all of your promotional needs. I get stickers, t-shirts, sweatshirts from them, all sorts of stuff. They're amazing. All your promotional needs. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant, which is amazing, by the way, across the street from the theater. Two Broke Moms, help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. And here comes Carson Race. First pitch to Race in there, call strike 1. Well, whatever coach said, Mother Cell listened. That was a nice pitch. Runner at first and Brett DeGrenier. Second pitch, also strike 2. Coach should have gone out and talked to Mother Cell a few batters ago. Oh-2 pitch. Grounded to second base, throw over to first, in time, steps to make sure, and that will do it. 4-3 goes the put out for the third out on Carson Race, but the Fury pick up 8, and they now lead this one 11-1. Coming up in the top of the third inning for the Patriots, it's their 8, 9, and 10 batters, Alec Wiley, Walker Bryant, Connor Lamica. If one of them gets on, we'll see Tyler Johnson. We just might make it to Matt Smith.
That's not my car, is it? No, it can't be. I ripped it. I think which car I had.
Patriots on 3. 1, 2, 3, Patriots! Alec, Walker, Connor. You're out next inning. Tyler. Tyler, you're gonna be out next inning, okay? Cole, you're gonna catch. Lucas, you're gonna catch.
Yeah, I don't need any of it in here. I just need it cooling off the computer.
Second. Logan Short, Connor. Mother Connor, third base. Where's my bat?
So I had to bring in a fan. I'm going to turn off that field mic. That's a strike. No balls, 1 strike on Wiley. Hopefully you can't hear too much of that fan blowing. That one misses. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pitch from Stuber. That's in there. Call strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or 2 balls and 2 strikes. Excellent. Thank you, Blue. Pitch in there. Call strike 3. Alec Wiley goes down looking. That brings up Walker Bryant, number 16, to the plate for the Patriots. Stuber looks in. Delivers. Right down the middle, strike 1. Pitch from Cash. Oh, over his head. That's a ball. One ball, 1 strike on Walker. That one misses. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Bryant. I pitch. Oh! Cash throws the elusive 50-footer. Ball 3. Even if it bounces into the strike zone, that's still a ball. He should probably remove that one from his repertoire. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a pitch right down the middle. Tipped, but that's a strike. Full count now. Stuber trying to battle his way back. Pitch, oh, swung on. That's popped up out of play. And we'll come back and do it again. Three-two pitch from Stuber to Walker Bryant. That just misses. And that's a ball. So Bryant reaches on a walk. That brings up Connor Lamika. Could be Lamika, but it probably isn't. See Walker on first. Stuber looks over. Throw over. Not in time. Safe at first. The first pitch to Connor. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Stuber sets. Looks over at first. Comes home. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball gets away from the catcher, though. Advancing to second base is Walker Bryant. So in there on the pass ball, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Connor Lamika. Walker Bryant on second base. Here's the pitch from Stuber. And swung on at a high one. That goes out into right field. Going back. Oh, first baseman not able to get to it. Right fielder not able to get into it in time. I don't know all my kids yet here. That was, Gavin Gwynn out there in right field. And the ball gets away from the pitcher. And nice heads-up base running by Walker Bryant. He gets all the way home. Connor Lamika still planted at first base like he's a tree. So not so good base running by Connor. He could learn something from his buddy over there. But it is now 11-2 because of that. Great job by Walker Bryant. Always putting the pressure on. That brings up Tyler Johnson. No, I'm just kidding. Connor Lambick. I probably wouldn't have run either because I'm fat and slow. But he would have got thrown out at second. So that pitch in there calls strike one. Unless sometimes, though, right, especially 13U, you get these kids adrenaline pumping in the wrong direction. Who knows where that ball's going? Adrenaline mixed in with an inappropriate amount of testosterone. Yeah, it's a swing and a miss, strike two. Lord knows what's going to happen on that baseball diamond. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first, 1 run in. It's a pitch. In there, call strike 3. And Tyler Johnson goes down looking for the second out of the inning. That brings up the number 12 batter, Matt Smith. I do believe he's playing right field. He's got Connor Lambick on first. Matt Smith at the plate. Stuber delivers outside, ball 1. Stuber steps off to ask Connor Lambick to go back to first base, and he does. Some boys are so nice. It's a gentleman's game. This and golf. Pitch inside. Oh, swung on. Miss. Strike 1. Tough to catch up to those inside pitches. Stuber delivers. It's in there. Catches the outside corner. Strike 2. There's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So weird. That pitch misses. Ball 3. Full count now to Matt Smith. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll do it for the Patriots in this half of the inning. But they pick up a run. And after 2.5 innings of play, the Fury lead 11-2. Coming up for the Fury, it's their 6, 7, and 8 batters, Gavin Gwynn, Colton Winslow, and Daniel Douglas. Should one of them get on, we'll see Nick Grant, Anthony Farrell, might even get to Joe Wardall. So 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, a hard hit. It gets by the shortstop. Gavin Gwynn hustles down to first base, rounds first. He missed the bucket drill, though, because he didn't come out to make that turn. I remember that bucket drill. I thought that drill was awesome. But, yeah, Gwynn, what a single. Rips one through the hole at shortstop. Or by the shortstop. Whatever. Got into the outfield. First pitch, nothing doing, but here it is, a strike. This is Colton Winslow. He got hit by a pitch, came around to score last inning as the leadoff batter. Hope he doesn't get hit this time. See Colton get a hit. Pitch Colton, swing and miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Winslow. Gwynn leads off first. Pitch from Mothersell. Outside and high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Winslow. Pitch swung on. Oh, fouled over. Oh. Almost hit a mom. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's one's high. 2 balls. Counts even at 2. Gavin Gwynn at first. Mothersell sets. Connor delivers. At just high. Ball 3. So hard to tell high and low from up here. So full count to Winslow. Gets a piece of that one. Burdick holds on for out number 1. Counts as a strikeout because it was 1. That brings up Daniel Douglas. Runner at first. Out pitch goes way outside. Ball 1. Nice grab by Burdick behind the plate. Pitch to Daniel. In there, called strike 1. That was a pretty one. That look that Daniel's giving his coach down the third base line is, boy, coach, I should have tagged that one. Let's see what he does on this one. Throw back over to first, not in time. Gets Gwynn's jersey all dirty, though. It's the grays, though. I still can't get Cameron's white pants clean. We bought that stupid soap that's supposed to be great. I think's not great, no. It smells nice. That pitch high misses, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Misses, that's a ball, and it gets away from the catcher. That's called a passed ball. And Gavin Gwynn reaches second on a passed ball. 3 balls, 1 strike on Daniel Douglas. Runner in scoring position. There's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Gwynn advances to third on that wild pitch. Runners at the corners for Nick Grant. Yeah, there's no walk-up music? Cameron said that we had walk-up music. Whatever. Every day's a big day. I'll bring my speaker next time. That swung on and it hit, and second baseman gets it. That's 1 out. Throw over the first. There's 2. And down go. That was a huge base running error by Daniel Douglas. Nick Grant pops out to 4 for the second out, and Douglas gets busted. Out number 3. So no runs in that inning for the Fury. After 3 innings of play, though, It is 11-2. Coming up for the Patriots in the top of the fourth inning, it's the top of the order. Connor Mothersell, Mason Burdick, Aiden Sullivan, and should one of them get on, we'll see Coles there and maybe even Caleb Ramus. New pitcher for the Fury, number 14, Brett DeGrenier. First pitch hit, second baseman comes in and grabs it for out number 1. That'll bring up Mason Burdick, the catcher. Pitch is hit, and that just goes just over the shortstop's head. That's a nice single for Mason Burdick. It sounded like he hit it with a wiffle ball bat, right? What was that all about? I thought it hit the catcher in the helmet, and the ball went. I don't know what was that all about. So here's Aiden Sullivan with 1 out and 1 on. First pitch, ground ball to short. Fielded by shortstop. Oh, little bobble. Throw to second, not in time. Oh, we'll give him a single. Everybody likes a hit. So that brings up Cole's error. No outs. Oh, wait. We do have an out. I'm so sorry. I didn't even say that. Yeah. No, my bad too.
Get off, man.
So did I, in 2 places. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So runners at first and second, 1 out. Cole's there. Cole got a single his first at-bat. Oh, that one goes way out of play. Counts as strike 2.
Come on. Hey, drive one here. Okay.
DeGrenier steps off. Couldn't imagine he was going to hold that set position for much longer. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Hey, 2 outs now.
Come on, come on.
Hey, stay down, make a play.
So that's 2 outs, and here's Caleb Ramus.
Come on, Caleb.
Stay down, make a play.
First pitch to Ramus. He hits that one, and that goes down to third base line, and that's going to be out of play. Foul. Strike 1. If you really want to see Caleb move quick, you're going to have to check him out on the ice. Kid can skate sometimes. No balls, 1 strike on Ramus. DeGrenier steps off. Makes Mason Burdick go back to second. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded. Gets by DeGrenier. Shortstop picks it up, throws over the first in time for out number 3. 6-3 goes the putout. And no runs for the Patriots. They pick up a couple of hits, leave 2 on. And after 3.5, the Fury still lead this one 11-2.
Hits on 3, hits on 3. 1, 2, 3, hits! Hits on 3, hits on 3, 1, 2, 3, hits. You gotta say hits on 3, 4, 5, 6, hits. Hits on 3, hits on 3, 4, 5, 6, hits. Nice. 1 hit, 2 hits. Hits on 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shut up.
Might leave after this game and start biking.
Right. That's not it. I give him a ride mark. Cars and you too.
Probably works.
All right, here we are, bottom of the 4th inning, leading off for the Fury. It's the 10, 11, 12 batters, Anthony Farrell, Joe Wardhall, Mike Waters. Should one of them get on, we'll see Lucas Resigno, and then back to the top of the lineup for the Fury. So here's Anthony Farrell. He went down looking his first at-bat.
Tyler, be ready. He's going that way. Alex, come on in. Caleb, come on in.
Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Right there.
It's the 1-0 pitch to Farrell, and that's in there, called strike 1. Nice hard pitch, smacks the leather.
Come on, Cole. Right here, get right to the mix, kid.
So 1-1 to Farrell. He hits that one. That goes over the center field. He came in first, goes back, makes the grab!
Okay. One down. Great catch.
Nice catch out there in center field.
Mason.
I thought he thought he stepped poorly, but he recovered well. That'll bring up Joe Wardaw. Joe got a single his first at-bat, came around to score as part of the Furies' 8-run second inning. That pitch misses, ball 1. It's a pitch from Mothersell. Oh, Joe skips out of the way, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
Go right here, kid.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Joe Warthog.
Throw it in there again. Throw it in there again.
The pitch misses, ball 3. Just a little inside, maybe a little high. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Joe Warthog. Mothersell sets, delivers. That one misses, ball 4, and Joe takes first base. Next up, Mike Waters. Mike went down swinging his first at-bat. He's got a runner at first now. Let's see Mike make things happen. Throw over to first, way high, not in time. Joe gets back in time. Here's the pitch, up and outside, ball 1.
Hey, go right here, kid.
1 ball, no strikes on Mike Waters. That pitch misses, ball 2. You know, I'm sitting here saying Mothersell, but that kid's wearing number 27. That's Cole Zera. Let's say he just started this inning. How's that? Pitch is in the dirt, and Joe advances to second. 3 balls, no strikes on Mike Waters. Here's a pitch to Mike, misses outside, ball 4. Runners at first and second now, and here comes Lucas Resigno with 1 out and 2 on. Oh. Look at that, Joe Wardaw went all the way to third base on that wild pitch. Makes sense. So runners at the corners. 1 out. Off the first pitch, Mike Waters advances to second. No throw. So second and third with, I think it was a ball. One hit, and that's fouled out of play. Here's the pitch. That one misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Lucas. Cole sets himself. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Lucas. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Pitch high, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Also misses. Bases are loaded for Cameron Dallin. So Colzer has walked the bases full. Here comes number 40, Cameron Dallin. He was hit by a pitch, came around and scored. Was walked, came around and scored. So he has no at-bats so far this game. 0 for 0 with 2 walks and 2 runs. And a stolen base. First pitch misses, ball 1. Cole delivers, swing and a miss, strike 1. Cameron swung about 90 seconds early on that one. He was way ahead of that pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch swung on, hits it. It's up, it's out in left field, over the third baseman's head, and he leaps and makes the grab! Wow, we like to make it scary for everybody involved. Ends up being a pop out to 5 for the second out of the inning. Cameron Dallin finally has an official at bat, and he's 0 for 1 on the night. Here's Cash Stuber now with the bases loaded, 2 outs, big Cash. The key for Cash is to try to not reach for the river and just hit the ball. You have to hit the ball pretty far to splash down, though, I would think. Huh? Bases loaded, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. That one's high, misses, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a pitch inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch high off the glove, ball 4. So that'll score a run. And that's an RBI for Cash, I do believe, right? So bases loaded for the number 3 batter, Alec Miller. Pitch misses, ball 1. Pitch swung on, hit hard, gets through the hole between third and short. 1 run scores, and that's all they're going to get. So it's an RBI single for Alec Miller. And it is now 13-2 in favor of the Fury. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Brett DeGrenier. Brett reached on an error and got a single. So he's 1 for 1 on the night. That pitch misses, ball 1. And that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Zer. Swung on, hit. Shortstop going back, not going to get there, drops out in the outfield. 1 run scores. Here comes another, and that is a 2 RBI single for Brett DeGrenier. And it is now 15-2. Here comes Carson Race. Carson grounded out twice, once to the shortstop, once to the second baseman. Here he is with 2 outs, 2 on. It's his turn to get a hit. Pitch high, ball 1.
Hey, Zip, be ready out there. Yeah.
There's a pitch from Zara, misses, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Race. Pitch in there, swung on, grounder to shortstop. Shortstop not able to get it. It goes off his glove into the outfield. Run comes in. It's a hard enough hit. I'd give it a single and an RBI. That brings up Gavin Gwynn. 16-2 now in favor of the Fury. 2 outs. First pitch misses, ball 1. No strikes. Pitch from Zara. Gwynn rips it out to center field. Center fielder takes a step back, jumps up, makes the grab for out number 3. But the Fury pick up 5 more, and they lead this one now by a score of 16-2. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning for the Patriots, it's their 6, 7, 8 batters, Lucas Dion, Logan Hall, and Alec Wiley. Should one of them get on, we'll see Walker Bryant and Connor Lamica.
Lucas, Dion, Logan, Alec. Summing up for a while? Yeah. Was it in the infield?
I know, that's what I thought too. I mean, she will never get another job again. She said it's too strenuous, we thought, everybody thought she was a shooter.
Coach Burdick, where am I going next?
All right, and the warm-ups are done. Here is Lucas Dion stepping in. Fights off the first one, off the fist. That's a foul ball, strike 1. Pitch from DeGrenier misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Windup, he gets a piece of that one, grounds it. Chopper back to the pitcher. Brett picks it up, throws over the first in time for out number 1. That'll bring up Logan Hall. Logan grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Brett sets, delivers. Logan swings on it, ground ball, soft grounder to shortstop, picked up, throw over to first, in time, another 6-3. I thought Logan was going to be able to beat that one out, but got him by a step. That brings up Alec Wiley. Alec went down looking his last at-bat. That's a strike. That pitch just misses, ball 1. Brett sets, delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, and that one bends in for strike number 3. So the Patriots go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Fury, it's the 7, 8, 9 batters, Colton Winslow, Daniel Douglas, and Nick Grant.
Hits on 3! 1, 2, 3, hits!
So, new pitcher in for the Patriots. I've compiled what I believe are my lines. Connor Mothersell went 3 innings, got 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, gave up 7 hits, 11 runs, 6 of them were earned, 3 hits batsman. Cole Zare pitched 1 inning, had 4 walks, 3 hits, gave up 5 runs, all 5 earned. No hits batsman and no strikeouts. Here we have Aiden Sullivan, number 15, the third pitcher of the day for the Patriots. Alright, we're just playing 7 innings, right? We have a time limit. Not looking like I'm going to make it to the pharmacy in time to pick up my meds tonight, that's all.
So I ran out last night, so I just contacted Walmart. Like, I need this.
First pitch to Winslow goes behind him. That's a ball. He is a left-handed batter, so if it goes, you know, even for this umpire, that far to the right's a ball. Oh, hard hit. That one goes to second base. Second baseman dives, stops it, blocks it, throws from his butt in time. What a play. Nice job by Mason. Must be Burdick out there. Or it's not Mason. I don't know. Number 18, Mason Burdick out at second base. First pitch to Daniel Douglas misses high, ball 1. That pitch in there for a strike. I'll have to get walk-up sounds at least to play. Right? Do that for him. It sounds like a cowboy name. I love it. Daniel Douglas. Pitch to Daniel, hits it. Little blooper to shortstop. And Mason Burdick hauls in another one. P4 for out number 2. So that brings up Nick Grant. Grant's 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and a popped out to second base. Let's hope he doesn't hit it to Mason. First pitch swung on, fouled right back at us. Did you see it? Did you see it? That's a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Aiden set. Delivers. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nick Grant just wants one he can handle. Nick's ready. Pitch comes in. That one drops down low, a ball 2. Broke just a little too much at the end there. Aiden delivers. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The proverbial hitter's count for Nick Grant. What's Nick gonna do with it? Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Nick gets walked. So Nick's on first, and that brings up Anthony Farrell. Farrell went down looking and popped out to center field. So he's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, swung on, grounded. Shortstop moves to his right, throws over to second in time for the third and final out. So he hits into that fielder's choice for out number 3. Goes 6-4. So it is still, though, 16-2 for the Fury. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for the Patriots, it's Walker Bryant Connor Lamica and Tyler Johnson. Should one of them get on, we'll see Matt Smith.
So when mine is lower back, it tends to be in my hamstring. Lay on my back, then stack my dom. Push on the one leg, as we go.
Coming down. Walker, let's go, you're up. Walker, you're up. Walker.
I used to like try massaging and rubbing and nothing when I was like YouTube or something, and it said it's your hamstring. I'm like, hamstring? That is what it's tied to, right?
First pitch swung on, grounded to the third base. Oh! Tried that backhand stab. Surprisingly, it doesn't work. Amazing how they don't teach you to do that. He gets by Alec Miller, so we're going to do that. We'll count that as an infield single, though, for Walker Bryant. It was hard hit. Here's Connor Lamica. Let's keep an eye over on first on Walker there. Pitch from Brett swung on, fouled right at the plate there, strike one. So it's the second inning of work here for Brett DeGrenier. Brett looks in, checks over at first, gets himself set, brings it home, outside, ball one. Quick return from the catcher, Cash Stuber. Makes sense. That one goes outside. The long arm of Cash grabs it. 2 balls, 1 strike on Lamica. Brett sets. That one's low, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ooh, there was like a chicken noise from the first base coach there. The back. Laid an egg over there. That's how scared he got. Here it is again. Throw over this time. Coach called time, was granted time. The whole dugout, though, said he still got the ball. It's called timeout. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch swung on, popped up. Dallin coming in. Oh, it's short of second base, so shortstop comes over, makes a grab, throw over the first. Goes on the other side of the runner, but does not get far enough away. So Lamica pops out to shortstop for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Tyler Johnson. Johnson went down looking in his only other at-bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Runner at first for him. Brett sets. Peeks over his shoulder. Delivers home. Tried for the big breaking ball. Just kind of hung up there. Ball 1. Pitch misses. Ball 2. DeGrenier sets. Or looks in, I should say. Now he sets. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Throw back to first. Not in time. Goes a little bit into the outfield. Right fielder coming in. Hustling in. Gavin gets there in time. No movement by Walker Bryant at first. So 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. Still a runner at first, so we'll keep an eye on him over there. Pitch at the shoestrings, ball 3. One pitch misses, ball 4. Runners at first and second now. That brings up Matt Smith. Smith went down swinging his first at-bat. He's got runners at first and second now. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch from Brett, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Matt Smith. Pitch from Brett in there, called strike 2. So there's no more sun on the field, and we can't tell if that's because it's going down or we're just in Fulton. There's a lot of cloud cover. This is central New York. That pitch misses, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's a pitch that misses. Oh, no, it doesn't miss. I'm sorry. I forgot the umpire. Right, strike 3. That's 2 outs. Smith goes down looking. It looks so far outside from here. First pitch to Mothersell, the starting pitcher tonight, is a strike. So Cash Stuber was the starting pitcher. His line, as I have it, is 3 innings pitched. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits, 2 runs. I don't think either one of them were earned. I certainly didn't give out any RBIs, but that just could have been because I wasn't paying attention. That pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. Mothersell at the plate. That pitch misses, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mothersell goes down swinging for out number 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Fury, it's their 11, 12, and 13 batters, Joe Wardhaw, Mike Waters, and Lucas Resigno. Should one of them get on, we'll see Cameron Dallin and maybe even Cash Stuber. I'd like to give another little shout out to good friends of mine, Two Broke Moms, located at Main Street in Pulaski, New York. So if you're, driving to Watertown or something, stop off in Pulaski. Get off, take a left, turn right, follow the road around. Two Broke Moms, located right next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the theater. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. They got all sorts of stuff, not just stuff they make, but they've got things in there from other vendors as well. They've got, machine steel things, including fire pits. They got tumblers, handmade crafts, candles. I don't know, all sorts. It's always different. And Jess is so crazy in there that she can't leave everything alone. So the layout's always moving around. Helps keep her sane, I guess. There's no such thing. Two Broke Moms. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy.
Hits on 3. 1, 2, 3, hits!
It's a lot of things that I would say when I was watching. My wife would go, I do it here, and people are like, that's great. I'm like, yeah, how am I thinking?
So Aiden Sullivan comes back for another inning of work. He's doing a great job out there. In looking to see some strikes now for the Fury, it's number 15, Joe Wardhall. First pitch to Joe, misses, must have gone down low, ball one. Joe's got a single and a walk, has scored 2 runs. If he hits one far enough, he can pick up an RBI. That pitch is in there for a strike. That's a call, strike 2. You may have noticed that all the Fury players have the same helmets on. Their helmets came in today. Or at least my sons did, and everybody else has one already, so. Oh, he would have had it yesterday, yeah, but he was a slacker. Yeah, that pitch misses, ball 2. No, he was out in Victor supporting his sisters as they were playing in a softball tournament. So helmets came in yesterday. Nice new helmets. That pitch misses, ball 3. You know what they've got? They got lots of room on them for the Dan Dallin stickers. That they do. My daughter's softball team's full of them. That's what they do. That pitch grounded, and it's fair. And in time, out number 1. In time because Joe was standing there going like, really? Is that what happened? It is, Joe. Who threw that? Was it the catcher? Pitcher? So 1-3 goes that put out for out number 1. Somebody will have a nice long talk with Joe about run. So I tell my kids, I say, see the ball, hit the ball, catch the ball, throw the ball, and most importantly, run. That pitch right down the middle, from my vantage point, strike 1 on Mike Waters. Aiden Sullivan's finding his groove. He faced only 4 batters last inning. He's looking to shrink that down this inning. Well, that one misses. Ball 1. Amazing. Hard hit right at third base. Caught in the middle of the legs there. Throw over the first in time for out number 2. Nice hard rip. Nice, calm, relaxing play over at third to make out number 2. That brings up Lucas Resigno. Lucas reached on an error and walked. Scored both times. He's had plate appearances. No official at-bats yet. Here's the first pitch to Lucas. In there, strike 1. That nice bender. Aiden looks in, throws. Lucas hits that down the third base line. Picked up. Oh, bobbled by the third baseman. And safe, another E5. Well, if Lucas scores another run, that'd be wicked cool. There's a chance that he could have beat that out, though. He was hustling. Here's Cameron Dallin. Cameron's hit by a pitch, walked, and popped out to the third baseman. Keep an eye on Lucas over at first. First pitch to Cameron, outside, ball 1. And low. Lucas leads off first. 1-0 pitch to Dallin. Swung on. Barely got a piece of it. Drives it down into the ground. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. 1 on. He checks his swing and dips it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch was high. Lucas still over on first. That pitch way outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cameron hits that one right at the shortstop. He picks it up, throws over to second in time, out number 3. So Dallin hits into the fielder's choice. Gets Lucas out for the 3rd out of the inning. So top of the 7th inning coming up here for the Patriots. It is their 2-3-4 batters. Mason Burdick, Aiden Sullivan, Cole Zare. One of them gets on, we'll see Caleb Ramus. We might even get to Lucas Dion and Logan Hall. It's their last shot for a comeback here, as we're only playing 7 today. Because, come on, this is 13U, for crying out loud. How long are we going to be here? 16-2 is the score in favor of the Fury. They're just looking to get 3 quick outs. New pitcher for the Fury is number 23, Carson Race. So Brett's night is done. His line reads 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits, no runs, no hits batsman. Pretty good night for the Fury pitching staff so far this evening. Carson Race in here to finish it off. Certainly not a safe situation. Big old southpaw. He looks taller on the mound than he does at the plate, doesn't he? Is he 6'1", really? Wow. It's terrible. It's like Cameron, not this past winter, the winter before. 6 inches in like 4 weeks. Like every day it came down. I'm like, dude, you grew. And he did, which is unbelievable. And right, he just turned 14. He's still got a few years left here. See how tall he gets. First pitch. Ball. So here's Mason Burdick. He hit into a fielder's choice and got a single. So he's 1 for 2 on the night. Another pitch that was almost 60 feet 6 inches. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on Mason Burdick. That's a strike 2. Mason stepped out a little as he swung on that one. A little late. Mason's been lights out at second base though since he moved there. Oh, that one's right at him. Curves in there. Misses. Ball 3. Full count now on Mason Burdick. Carson sets, delivers. Way outside, ball 4. Mason takes first base, works himself a walk. That'll bring up Aiden Sullivan, the current pitcher for the Patriots, and he is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Throw over the first is not in time, nothing doing. Pitch in there, strike 1. That pitch low and in the dirt for a ball. Cash Stuber scurries to find it and does. Burdick stays planted at first base. Cash has got a cannon of an arm. Carson saying flies, flies, go away. That pitch, whoa, 40-footer, misses, ball 2. Maybe 50. Throw over the first. Keeps the runner honest. Lets Alec play a little catch over there. Here's a pitch. Swung on, fouled, out of play. That's strike 2. That one's hit to first. Throw over to second for 1. On to first. Nah, pulls him off the bag. So Sullivan reaches on the fielder's choice. Burdick is out at second with the 3-6 put out. And with 1 out and a runner at first, here's Cole Zer. First pitch misses for a ball. And the Raccoons are trying to come back home. That pitch suddenly is outside. Ball 2. That pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first. Carson delivers, bounces in front of the plate, bounces back. By the time Cash gets to it, Aiden Sullivan's on second. So 3 balls, 1 strike on Zer. Race delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. Full count now. Cole's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 4. Runners at first and second now. That'll bring up Caleb Ramus. Ramus grounded out twice, hard. Once to third, once to short. Here's the pitch. In there. Strike 1. Second pitch. Misses for a ball. Could have swore that's been a strike all night. Maybe it was too high. Carson delivers. Tries to change up, goes high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Maybe it was the slider. I have no idea. It was an off-speed pitch. That's all I know. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Carson pitches. In there. Strike 2. He's caught the inside edge of that plate. That was a nice pitch. Pitch to Ramus. Gets a piece of it. Little dribbler to first. Picked up by the first baseman. He comes over and he tags Caleb. So Caleb moves the runners over. Gets an out in the process. So that is a 3 unassisted for out number 2. Runners now at second and third for Lucas Dion. So the Patriots are down to their final out. Carson delivers in there, strike 1. Lucas is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and he grounded back to the pitcher. That pitch up and out, ball 1. Pitch from Race, outside, out of the reach of Cash. Comes back to him, though. Nobody's able to come home on that. Carson does Carson does a good job of running in to cover home, though. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch, low and in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Race misses. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That brings up Logan Hill. Logan is grounded out twice, both times to shortstop. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Race just needs 1 more. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You gotta throw that pitch 2 more times. A little high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Patriots are down to their final strike of the game. Race delivers. Just misses, apparently. Ball 3. So full count now. Race throws it in there high, ball 4. So that'll walk in a run. Aiden Sullivan comes in and crosses the plate. That brings up Alec Wiley. Alec's gone down looking both of his plate appearances. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Carson throws high, ball 1. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Pitch from Race, swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Again, the Patriots are down to their final strike of the game. Carson delivers. Oh, and that's high. Ball 3. It's right over the plate, just a touch high. Pitch in there. Call. Strike 3. And that's the game. Wiley goes down looking again. And this one's over. The Fulton Fury wins this one by a score of 16-3 here at Foster Park in Fulton, New York. We'll stick around and watch the handshakes and see the great exhibit of sportsmanship that is alive and strong in youth sports. So congratulations all around. Game well played by both teams. Hung in there right till the end. Everybody doing their best. So again, the Fulton Fury would like to thank Chubby's Medicine Place. I can't see all of them. Oh my goodness. Dukes. Oh, Dusky's, not Dukes. Dukes was my dog. God, I miss that dog. Let's see. Can I focus on them? Right? Chubby's. The Medicine Place. Fulton Furies. Volney Multiplex. Your safe choice. Jen Lonin and Stephen Colenda, Cicero Family Dentistry. And, of course, Duskies. So, on behalf of them, on behalf of the Fulton Fury, on behalf of myself, I am the Dan Dallin. In Foster Park, the Fulton Fury win this one over the Upstate Patriots by a score of 16-3. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.